Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in compact claustrophobia. Okay, so let's play a little catch up here. So one of the things, all right, let's go through the book real quick, and let's pop right into this chapter here. So I did this, all right, made the fusion core and made these fusion electromagnets, right? And they basically take these copper solenoids, which are pretty easy. Those aren't too bad to make. And these advanced platings, which is tough alloy, redstone, and then these basic things. This, not too bad. A lot of materials, very time consuming. Let's actually claim that. So you can see that stuff is right here in my inventory. Now, go back into the book. So did that. I made this neutron irradiator, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it does, but a lot of work for glowing stone, so something about glowstone. So there's that there. And then I made the fluid transposer, because I was trying to get down here. Now, we'll step back to that. This is something else we've been working on. So if you look up in this chest right here, I'm going to go ahead and grab these and grab these. Now, I want to show you guys something to make these elite platings, right? It's boron, not that hard to get, and this crystal binder. This crystal binder, I think we looked at a little bit last episode, was this crushed stuff that we get from granite, some crushed obsidian, that's easy. Magnesium, that's easy. Just it's from mining, and then this calcium sulfate. And let's go backwards on this real quick. All right. Calcium sulfate solution makes the stuff in a crystallizer. Easy. Got it. Okay. How do we make this juice? Well, that is this fluorite water and sulfuric acid. All right. So let's check out this water. How do we make that? Well, that's not too bad. That's just regular water, which we know how to get. And this crushed fluorite. Crushed fluorite comes from... I got it from putting diorite in a rock crushers right there. Okay, so that's pretty easy. We crush the diorite, we get that stuff, we mix it with water, we get this juice. Bing, bong, boom, bang, bang. Right? Not too bad. Now, sulfuric acid. I'm sure it's going to be just as easy. So, we go back one. Well, to make it, we need sulfur trioxide and water. Hey, water. I know how to do that. It's pretty easy, right? Okay, so... then we just got to figure out how to make sulfur trioxide. We go here. Sulfur dioxide and oxygen gas. Why the word gas is in there, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know if there's a difference between oxygen and oxygen gas, but whatever. Anyways, so let's stick with this side. Oxygen gas. I'm seeing a theme here. And molten sulfur. Molten sulfur from a melter is just sulfur, which one easy way we found to get is rock crusher with granite. And then here's that other crushed stuff that we need for the other part of the recipe. Handy. Very handy. All right. So that's how we get sulfur. How do we get this oxygen gas? Electrolyzer with water. We know how to get that. Gives us oxygen gas plus these other juices. Hydrogen and whatever the hell that stuff is. So, just that. Just that. Okay, so I had a bunch of machines set up here, ones that I had made and you guys had kind of seen, and I think we'd gone through most of what I just went through, and it was just taking forever because I needed 56 of these guys. Each one of these takes one of these, which means I need 224 of these, which each one of these takes 4 of these, which meant I needed just shy of 900 calcium sulfate. Now, a lot of you guys have yelled at me, Modi, you're gonna need to automate, and my answer has been, you shush, I got this. I don't got this. It's taking forever. Also, single player, not on a server, can't just let it run, can't just chunk load it. So, I made this room, this cube, and look at this mess. But let's go through this real quick. Keep it in mind, the thing. I know this isn't super exciting, but this right here crushes down the whatchamacallit, the granite. And there's our sulfur. The sulfur then goes in here, gets melted, and the juice goes straight up. We'll worry about that later. Aqueous accumulator, putting water into electrolyzer 1, electrolyzer 2, makes the 3 juices. The 3 juices are then pumped out and put into these giant fluid tanks, because I was tired of the little tanks that filled up too damn quick. So you can see we have a ton of hydrogen gas. We got a ton of whatever the hell that one is. But the big deal is, I don't have a bucket on me, this is all oxygen gas. This can be pumped out here, upstairs. So this whole downstairs thing is literally to get this gas up there and this juice up there. Okay, moving on. All right, so then we get this juice and goes into this reactor 1. Boom. And then we get, I should probably turn it on. You guys can actually see what's happening here. All right. I don't want this thing to empty, so I just turn this on for a little while, get a little bit of juice going. Just turn that on, and now I can put a thing in there. Just watch this to make sure it doesn't go to 0. Oh, let's take a moment and eat a potato. I'm exhausted just catching you guys up. All right, that's probably good for now. So let's go ahead and just shut that off. I know I can put a lever on there, just haven't gotten to it yet. All right. So we have the oxygen gas coming from downstairs. We've got the juice. What is this? Sulfur. Goes in here, gets mixed, pumps out here into this chemical reactor, where we get the sulfur dioxide. That's what's being made over there. And oxygen gas is also pumped into here. See? Little splitty split. All right. This kicks out sulfur trioxide. The sulfur trioxide gets kicked out in this machine. We'll be there in a sec. Don't skip ahead. Over here, we have this that crushes the diorite, and one of the byproducts is this crushed fluorite, which we then put in here and mixed with water. By the way, the water is coming into here and goes over to that machine. And this makes fluoride. The fluoride comes in here, fluorite. And then so does the sulfuric acid that comes from this. Then those two mix together, and they make, well, that's the stuff that's coming in. They make hydrofluoric acid, which I don't need right now, which is being pumped in this giant tank. And then it's also making calcium sulfate, which then, if in this crystallizer, makes the stuff. All of this is just to make this stupid one ingredient. But it takes a long time. Now, the nice thing is, in all of this process, the only items I'm losing, the only items that are not finite in this, is the granite and the diorite. That's it. Everything else is completely finite. It's this water. We'll just keep on pumping, keep on going, and keep making this stuff. When this thing gets a little full, I give it a little smack. I do that. I grab my hammer. I hit it again, and boom, we're back to 0. It'll start filling up with the pink juice. Oh, that was one of the main reasons we made this. All right, so that's what I've been up to. What have you guys been doing? All right, so let's get in here. We throw this in here. I don't need it right now. So to make these, I had to do that. But I also had to do this, which was basically taking uranium and sticking it in this guy upstairs, and it makes the stuff we needed for that, right? Then there was this one, wasn't too bad. We looked at this one before and blah, blah, blah. So I needed a lot of everything. So I was on here for quite a while doing that. But what I want to do now is remember what the thing we were making. Superconducting electromagnets. So let's look up superconducting electromagnets. And this is a little bit of a pride thing here. There's a little bit of a pride thing here because I've been wanting to make these. 56, exactly to the T of what we need. All right, so there's that. So let me catch you up on this quest and this quest only. Machine controller, got it. Superconducting electromagnets, just saw us do all the stuff for that. Compact machine walls, I got plenty of those. Vacuum fluid input hatch. I got that. I'm going to we're going to work on some of these. Tiny items, maximum compact machine, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff that says complete, I have made, and it is inside this chest. Now, it is time to battle the rest of this. So let's look at fission reactor casing. Transparent fission reactor casings. All right. And if your question is, hey, Modi, are we going to finish this today? No. No, we're not. And there's a good chance we're never going to finish it. All right, so to make these, we're just going to need glass, tough alloy, and basic plating. That's, honestly, guys, that's just a grind thing for me to do because we actually need 108. And I just haven't gotten to them yet. But the rest of this is where things are going to get tricky. So we need 13 cryo-stabilized fluid ducts. Now, these are, flux ducts. Those are energy. And then we've seen, like, these are hardened fluid ducts, right? So these are kind of like level 2 of the fluid ducts. These are like level 1 billion. So to do this, we're going to need a fluid transposer. Don't get ahead of me. You saw it in my inventory. And some jello cryo theme. We'll get there in a second. And we're going to have to put them into cryo-stabilized flux ducts empty. Okay? This is an item. This gets the juice pumped in and it makes the final product. To make these, we're going to need hardened glass, electrum, and that all not the worst. Not the worst. Not too concerned with that. And then we're going to need resident flux ducts, which means we're going to need inderium nuggets. So let's look at that. Honestly, I don't even know. Induction smelter. That doesn't help us. Fluid infuser, resident ender, lead platinum alloy. Let's go back to this. I want to see something. That's one way we could do it. Lead, platinum. But let's look at this other way. Where was this other way at? Where do we go? Let's back up a scooch. All right, so fluid infuser. We would need resin ender, which is going to melt ender pearls, and lead platinum alloy, which is just lead and platinum. Let's make that real quick. Let's just get that going. Let's actually try to accomplish something here today. So let's see, lead, and let's see, do we have platinum? Okie dokie. So that kind of is a little bit of a kick to the old cojones there. Let's see here. Diamond pickaxe to get platinum. Okay. Let's see here. Platinum ore chunks come from looks like flint stiffened mesh with gravel. Alright, or iron. So I guess I'm going to have to do that. By the way, you guys noticed I made a 3x3 because it's a lot easier to do that. Alright, so we can't even make the platinum yet. So let's just keep looking here. Alright. So we go back and let's play in devil's advocate. We have the inderium. We have to make these guys, which means we need the singularum, which is made by redstone and whatever this alloy is. Silver and copper. Okay. See, this is the fun thing of making videos. I thought I had so much stuff done. Alright. Redstone energy flux. That's now energy. Wait, hold on. What are we trying to make here? Flux ducts. Alright. Flux. Are we trying to make flux ducts? That we're trying to make. Oh, I guess they are. I guess they are power. All right, my bad. I thought this was juice ones. All right, so if we go all the way back, here is the beginning recipe on this. So there's that. Okay. Now these are the fluid ducts. We need the hardened ones, which I just showed you, which are pretty easy to make. And then we just need bronze and more hardened glass. So that's not impossible. These guys, these titanium lamps. We need hardened glass. Once again, seems like a theme here. And this tritium. Right? And this tritium we get from either mixing molten lithium 6 and neutron fluid, or molten boron 10 and neutron fluid. How do we get neutron fluid? It is something that is a byproduct of the reactor. Ooh, that juice. So, now we circle our way back to this reactor. I know, I'm just as lost as you guys are. I know, this is not interesting. Let's do one quick thing, just because I want to see how this works. Because it seems really interesting. Oh, wait, I don't have the stuff. Oh, my God. Okay, so this pack, I'm digging it. I actually am. I have not gotten frustrated. The only part is that it's not that I'm not good at automation. It's just a case of I've always just been you know what, I'll just take care of it. It's just easier to do that, which it's not. It's not easier to do that. But anyways, all right. So let's figure this out. Let's figure, because we're smart cookies. We can do this. All right. So the smallest possible fusion reactor is just able to fit within a 9 by 9 by 9. A single electromagnet requires 200 RF a tick. Now, this is what confuses me. These electromagnets, it says it requires 200 RF a tick. This thing's supposed to make power, not eat it. This requires quite a few. Okay, so there's those things. My question is, how in the absolute hell do I make this? This is a central part of a multi-block fusion reactor that produces large amounts of energy from the heat generated by a nuclear fusion reaction. Got it. The core needs to have a ring of fusion electromagnets, which we have, around a semi-electrically connected, right, around it. Connected by 4 sets of fusion connectors on all 4 sides. The ring, which is actually a square, needs to be hollow and does not require electric magnets to be diagonal to the hollow sections. Active fluid coolers can be used here instead. Make sure that the far corners are fully squared off too. What? Huh? I get a feeling that, like, to somebody, that made absolute sense. I hate that guy. Holy Jeebus. I'm not joking. I'm a little dizzy. My brain hurts a little bit. But I'm gonna need to figure this out to be able to do this. And I want to do this. I do. All right, so let's look back in here. I'm just trying to find a win here. So this one's weird as well. All right, so check this out. Advanced item filter, right? I think this is an Ender IO thing, right? And generally you would just make this with paper, redstone, and a Z-Logic controller, which you'd have to make. But if I click on the Z-Logic controller, I can't make it. And I saw this, and I was like, Strongbox? What? Huh? And then I looked at the thing. By harnessing the power of lightning, you can create a more sophisticated filter. Just follow these simple steps. Have an item with at least 1,000,000 RF charged. I got that. Place down a Strongbox. I have one of those. Place a simple filter and 4 zombie flesh inside. That's where the problem is. Right-click with a charged item to harness the power of lightning. I advise you to stay back. Okay, so simple filter, I think I can probably make. Let's look at that. I mean, you would think it has the word simple in it. Simple filter. Basic item filter. Is that what it wanted? Right? I'm guessing that's... And, oh, almost out of paper. Let's see. Not that paper. This paper. There we go. All right. So there's that. And then Strongbox. There we go. I made a new one. All right. So there we go. There's those things. But we need flesh of the zombie variety. Now, we can get it from these things, which you straight up just don't have. And we don't even have this machine. We can kill it by killing any sort of the zombies, which we don't have. Or finding them in a chest. Which we, once again, don't have. So I don't know how to get rotten flesh. I don't know if we can make a dark room, you know, for murder. Can we? I mean, I guess we could. I mean, it makes a little bit of sense. Can we make cursed earth? Is that in this? Let's see. Let's try drop of evil. No. That's Shulker, Guardian, Blitz. Okay. Can we summon a zombie somehow? Let's see. Spawn zombie. What is this? Okay. We're at the end of this episode. I've got nothing done. Nothing. Okay, so I need to figure out how the hell to do a lot of this stuff. And I need to figure out how to truly automate some of this stuff. So I'm going to work on that. I know this episode in this series has kind of gone a little off the rails because I'm having to do a lot of stuff off camera, but it's really grinding. And I'll be honest with you, I wish I figured this out on camera. I just wanted to get the stuff for you guys because I thought we might actually be able to get everything, not realizing that once I got over the one hurdle, there would be a million other hurdles. Apparently, that's something I didn't realize. In a race that involves hurdles, there's very seldom just one hurdle, because then it would just be called hurdle race. And it would be very short and or boring. So, all right, let me know if you guys are still watching this. I'm still going to keep working on this. So, let me know any tips or tricks you guys have down in the comments. That'd be great. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, hit dislike twice. See what I did there. And check out the Patreon. It's the beginning of the month. We're already in the, I think. Yes, it is. We're already into February, guys. We're already 1 month down in the 2021s, and it is, I would say, it's been nothing but magical. So, but yeah, go join the Patreon. Help support the channel. I really need it. I really use it. It's vital. Go do that. And, you get access to 6 Minecraft servers, the Discord, all that fun stuff. And then also, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. You can use that if you want to go check out servers for Minecraft or a bunch of other games. Go see everything they offer. Or even if you want to check out what they can do for you web hosting-wise. So, I know Snoop's working on putting together a little bit of a Rust server, so he's excited for that. We've had Ark, we've had there was another space one, Imperium, something like that. And then 7 Days to Die is another one we have, that Heather's going to be using. So lots of different things you can get from Host Havoc, so go check them out. So I'm going to try and hunker down between this episode and next and figure out what needs to be done and try and do as much of it on camera as I can. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed. Till next time, thank you all so much, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.